You ever had something go wrong in life and then it just keeps getting worse? Well, that's us right now. We already were struggling on defense. And for us to not have the person that we really need the most on defense is going to make it even more difficult for Sam Howell. And Ron Rivera just came out and spoke about how he was trying to make things easier for Sam Howell just for him to be in a better position to be successful. So I'm assuming that means he's going to run more. And then, just allow him to, have a lot more screens and just, also Sam Howell has been, taking into account that he needs to hit his checkdowns instead of trying to throw it always far and, get the big play all the time. So maybe this is a formula that's going to work, but it would have worked. It would have been very successful, but now it's got some kinks to it. We don't have our star safety, Derek Forrest. So, and you know how reliable he is. And not only we don't have him, we don't have Jeremy Reeves. And Jeremy Reeves is all over the field when he on the field. So now we don't have two reliable safeties. And we decided that we was going to go get Terrell Burgess and sign him. So they're going to have him in there. And then they also signed a few people from the practice squad. And they also going to elevate Quan Martin and allow him to have a bigger role. But, man, it's really up in the air. We don't know how this game is going to go. These are backups. And practice squad players, like, I don't know how well he's going to do. He did a decent job in the preseason, just specifically Quan Martin. He had an interception, and his first game he gave up a touchdown, but his next game he came back and he got an interception. But we don't know how well he knows the playbook. We don't know how well he understands routes, and we're gonna see. This is gonna be a huge test, and we're going against the Falcons, and they've been doing great lately. And they have a rookie quarterback as well, so I'm sure they're doing some of the same stuff we're doing, trying to mix up things, test things out. And I think they 3-2. So they on the up and up. But, it's all really going to come down to great defense and a great offense. Can we get the ball down the field? Can we stop creating so many turnovers? And then on defense, can people focus on their job? And also not take the biggest risk while they doing what they doing. So, man, things just got a little bit more difficult for Sam because Sam had his front line on defense to lock things down and get them sacks. Then you had Cody Barton and Jamin Davis out there, really lock down the run game as well. And get some tackles, just be reliable when it comes to tackles. And, we honestly, nobody's saying it, but we want interceptions from Cody Barton. And that's what everybody's looking forward to. And also, in our secondary, we do great, at getting the tackle at times. But, in our last few games, we haven't been doing a great job. And so we need to get back to it. And it's like everything, honestly. Like, it's a huge checklist, and we need to check all them boxes. And we haven't been doing it lately, and fans have been mad. They've been pissed because they expect a lot out of Ron Rivera. And, Ron has been here since 2020, and Jack Del Rio. So, I think people are just getting tired of them, too. And, I think it takes, to me, honestly, I think it takes time to build a Super Bowl team. And in the league, you just don't have time. They really honestly feel like you only have a year to put this team together. That's the vibe you be getting from everybody. Like, if you ain't if you ain't getting those wins, people just ain't gonna be happy. And you know, we've lost our last 3 straight, and I think myself included, I'm disappointed. I'm not that disappointed when it came to the Eagles game, but the other games, like the most recent, I felt like we should have did better. You know, and we should have took advantage early, and we definitely let up too much yards on defense, and that came to people just trying to make the big plays all the time, and they left up too many yards for the player to get. So we're gonna lock in, and hopefully we learn from last week, and we come with a different game plan. Hopefully Eric Bieniemy and Ron Rivera put something together on offense just to get the ball down the field and keep Sam from making so many turnovers. And I think we just need a lot more run. We need a lot more in the run game. We need something. Like, when I think about it, like Scott Turner, our old offensive coordinator, I think Sam Howell was flourishing in that. He only got to play one game in that offense, but he was doing great. He was doing phenomenal in that one game against Dallas because it allowed him to do a little bit of everything. And, nobody want to give Scott Turner his credit, but I think Sam would have did wonders in that system because it allowed him to run. It allowed more of the run game and a little bit of passing. So, and we won that game because Dallas didn't plan for Sam Howell. They didn't expect that out of him. They didn't come ready to play him. They didn't know him just yet. But now they know him, and it's like, it's kind of obvious. If y'all can lock down our defense, we got nothing. At first, that's how it was in the first few games. But, if y'all can lock us down on defense is what I'm saying. But if you lock Sam Howell down, and then now they understand that Sam is not used to, people disguising their defense. And he's not sure how to, react fast enough. So he's still learning that. And they're aware of it, So they're playing to that. And that's usually how we lost. That's how we lost against the Bills. And that's how we lost our most recent game. So, we just gotta lock in and just try to help Sam out. He's still learning, so he shouldn't be passing as much as he's passing. There should be a lot more run game involved because he still has a lot to learn. Just because you're a great quarterback and you can get the ball down the field, you can find somebody that's open. It's still a lot more to it. Like I said before, you still got defenses to learn. You got to learn different defenses, and everybody don't line up the same. And it's hard to learn a whole defense or just watch film on a team for 1 week and just assume that, okay, if they do this move, I got it. Because all it takes is one more week and somebody come up with a different game plan. Use plays they never used that was on film, and you're done. And it only take one play. It only take one play, and all they got to do is make Sam Howell panic. And Sam Howell doesn't do that often, but if they can get him to panic and really, really create them turnovers, he'd be fine. I mean, they'll be fine. But the key is just Sam Howell needs to have a run game, and it needs to be a lot more than it is before, than it has been. Last week was fine, but I mean, at least 10 more attempts wouldn't have did us bad. But I appreciate y'all for listening to the video, and definitely just subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, and donate to the channel if you want. I appreciate it. I definitely do, and it definitely helped me out a lot. And I'm gonna definitely hit y'all back with some more information, man. And just let me know how you feel about this situation. How you feel, because things did get worse. What can we do? I don't know what to do, but all I can think of is just run a little bit more. And, also some more motion. We need some more motions in the play, because motions come in handy a lot. Ask the Chiefs.